Here's a marketing tactic that most plastic surgeons have never heard before. Your competitors don't know about it, and the marketing agencies that you hire, they're just catching up on it, right? So what I mean by that, it's ChatGPT search engine optimization. What that essentially means is ranking your clinic or practice number one on ChatGPT. Here, I'll give you an example of how that looks like, right? For instance, we search up top-rated plastic surgery clinics in your region, for instance, Tampa, right? Then you would be looking at Landon Plastic Surgery as well as Vivify. Now, you might be asking yourself, taking a closer look, why does Landon Plastic Surgery have more reviews, have less reviews than Vivify? Vivify has 273, Landon has only 75, yet it ranks higher, right? Why is that even the case? Well, I'll be answering that question shortly. But first, we'll take a look at how the industry is moving forward, right? Because you can rank number one on ChatGPT without having the most reviews. So it's a big market gap that nobody is tapping into, because essentially if you think about the patient customer journey, everybody is using ChatGPT in their research. Well, if you're under the age of 45, that is, right? It's just integrated into our daily societal life. We are so dependent on it. I have friends asking ChatGPT what they should eat for dinner, right? And that's also probably the case for a lot of your friends. So we see the industry trends going into ChatGPT research and a lot of AI for research, and this is expected to rise to 90 million, right, according to Perplexity in 2027. So that's 1/4 of Americans using ChatGPT in their daily lives, and that also includes elderly people because it's just so easy to use. Now think of the market potential of you having to spend a few $1,000s getting to rank number one in your region as the go-to professional on ChatGPT, and it works because everybody just has so much trust in this platform, right, in AI in general, that they just believe you, right, even without looking at the reviews. So this is a big market gap, and some things that you can do right now is to basically have structure and clarity in your specific content, right? Stop the video and read up on this if you're interested. Having factual and verifiable content on your blogs, some domain consistency, right? Keeping your practice name, address, and contact details same everywhere over the internet. Having conversational keywords, right? Using Q&A format. I listed some examples here. Feel free to stop the video. Clustering your topics together so you're interlinking them, right? On your breast augmentation page, you link it to something that's even more related, such as recovery phases after the breast augmentation, as well as some schema and knowledge-based markup. The point here that I'm trying to make is those are things that are very, very easy to implement within a few weeks, maybe tops 3 months, right? And it has significant return on investment because people just believe you more and are willing to buy your services more when they see that ChatGPT recognizes you as a go-to professional. So to summarize, it should be mandatory for every plastic surgery clinic to look into this, because essentially, we all know it, right? 50% of traditional search is just going to be replaced within the next few years, and that poses as a great opportunity for us as early adopters of this marketing strategies to just go nuts and rank number one on ChatGPT before your competitors catch on, right? So it's easy to do because you don't need to build it up with the blood and sweat by like asking your patients for reviews and building that reputation over years. It's not that hard because essentially what you're doing is just organizing the content in a factually well-versed manner, right? That's easy for ChatGPT, Perplexity, DeepSeek, and other large language models to absorb, right? And so they're more likely to repeat it. And that's why not even the biggest plastic surgery clinic with the most reviews can rank top one on ChatGPT, massively increasing their organic search flow. So if that's something interesting to you, let's have a chat about it, right? Book a call below and we'll see how we can help you.